Just because you got picked on growing up because you got red hair and freckles and all that don't make you black, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The Dave Show. We have a great one planned out for you, so let's stop wasting time. Let's get into it. Let's do it. News and nuts. News and nuts. Hey, it's news and nuts. The Dems just can't leave their new whipping boy alone. They are now saying that Musk has committed mass murder and is responsible for 300,000 deaths. I can't make this up, people. Check it out.
It's not proven, but the surveillance enough suggests 300,000 people have already died from just this cut off, this hard cut of USAID. So there's food rotting in boats, in warehouses.
You add them all up, that's 300,000 dead. There are mass murderers in the world: Pol Pot, Mao Zedong, Stalin. We don't have anybody on the list from America.
The Dems are upping the cringe factor with their whole taco themed, I don't know even what to call it. They're trying to make fun of President Trump, but they're just not funny at all. Check it out.
What the f*** is up with Trump always chickening out on tariffs?
Since the Democrats are completely out of ideas, they are now suggesting, well, Walz is telling everybody, we need to start bullying the other side. Really? Bullying? I don't think that's a very good strategy. Check it out.
Maybe it's time for us to be a little meaner. Maybe it's time for us to be a little more fierce. Because we have to ferociously push back on this. And again, I'll speak to my teacher colleagues in here. The thing that bothers a teacher more than anything is to watch a bully, to watch this bully and to stop it. And when it's a child, you talk to them and you tell them why bullying's wrong. But when it's adult like Donald Trump, you bully the out of him back. You push back. You make sure they know it's not there.
Well, the Dems don't think they can get young men back from the pulpits, so they're going to try a new approach. They're going to try to seduce them back to the party at the gym. I'm sorry, Democrats, but that is a failing plan. I don't know who greenlit that, but nobody talks about politics when they're pumping iron.
What's the White House's perspective on this?
Well, FBI Director Kash Patel is absolutely right. And the president just put out a very strong statement condemning this attack. This terrorist came into our country under the previous administration. Joe Biden's administration foolishly gave him a tourist visa and that allowed him to unlawfully remain in our country. This individual should have been deported. Instead, he was welcomed here. And now, 3 years later, after coming to this country under Joe Biden's administration, he is lighting Jewish people on fire who were simply trying to peacefully pay respect to the hostages in Israel. This absolutely is an act of targeted terrorism. The FBI and the Department of Justice are investigating it as such, and the president is going to ensure that this individual is held to the fullest extent of the law. And not just this individual, but any individual, especially illegal criminals who engage in acts of terrorism, will be held accountable under this president.
The Dems are always running around with their hair on fire, screaming about what might be. Well, maybe they should just focus on what is. Check it out.
The reality is there will either be less inventory or things at higher prices or both.
When we were here in March, you said there was going to be big inflation. There hasn't been any inflation. Actually, the inflation numbers are the best in 4 years. So why don't we stop trying to say this could happen and wait and see what does happen?
That's it for the news. Now on to the nuts. This first clip is kind of funny because what the young lady is talking about is completely juxtaposition to what is happening behind her. And yet what she's saying perfectly is timed with what is happening as well. It's funny. It's short. Check it out.
The message itself is, if I have to put it into one sentence, it would be humanity rises and falls as one.
That was Dana Perino laughing because it was a funny clip. But in this next clip is exactly why maybe I don't think I'm ever going to move down to Florida. Could you imagine seeing this on your Ring doorbell? Kind of terrifying. Check it out. Hey, I hope you're enjoying the show. Just want to let you know that we have a new design. It is Promises Made, Promises Kept, and 47 with a little American flag there at the bottom. It's a great way to support President Trump and let everybody know that he is a man of his word. All right, let's get back to the show. This next clip is kind of news, kind of nuts. It is of the volcano that just erupted in Italy. But the nutty thing is that there are a lot of tourists like really close to this volcano that's erupting, and they're all running for their lives. Nobody was hurt, so that's a good thing. But it's just kind of crazy. Take a look. This next clip is not nutty, but it's not really part of the lib zone at all. So it's more of a consumer warning. It's about chicken and what they soak it in to get it sterile and clean. Check it out.
Your chicken is full of chlorine. Did you know that even organic chicken can be dunked in a chlorine bath and have up to 12% retained water from the chilling process? Which means unless your chicken says it's air chilled, it is full of chemicals and chlorine that are absorbed into the chicken when it is chilled. So this is organic chicken from Costco. It's not air chilled. Up to 7% water retained from the chilling process. But it's not just water. It's chlorine, which isn't good for you, plus other chemicals that are in the chicken from when they chill it. Let's look at these other chickens. Look at this. So these are the party wings. The drumsticks, up to 3% water retained from the chilling process. Over here, the regular chicken thighs have up to 9% water retained from the chilling process. Same thing over here, chicken party wings. Almost 10% of the water in this chicken is potentially full of chlorine and other chemicals they're using to sterilize the chicken. So what do you do? It's a little hard to find this, but when you're buying chicken, make sure that it's organic and air chilled. Send this to somebody you know who eats a lot of chicken and needs to know about these chemicals that are in their chicken that nobody's being told about.
All right, my friends, that's it for news and nuts, but don't worry, we are jumping into that big, beautiful pool of liberal madness, and it's deep. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I'm gonna say something.
Okay.
That I haven't heard anyone else say before.
Ooh, this should be good. Yeah?
And I know it's going to piss a lot of people off.
Ooh. Okay. I'm ready.
Gender reveal parties.
Yeah?
For babies are transphobic.
Oh my gosh, what?
Just imagine the MAGA outrage if you needed a real ID, passport, or birth certificate to buy guns.
What?
Well, are you retarded?
My 5-year-old daughter does not know the word trans. She does not know the word gender. But one day, when I picked her up from school, apropos of nothing, she told me, she said, "Papa, man."
Apropos of nothing? That dude, you're trying too hard to sound smart. Okay, let's keep going.
I know I'm a girl on the outside. And I also feel like I'm all the way a girl on the inside. But I think there might be some people who feel like a girl on the outside, but a boy on the inside. Or maybe there's even some people who feel like they're part girl and part boy on the inside. And everyone's different. Papa, how do you feel on the inside? you're a boy on the outside, but you're a boy on the inside? And I said, wow, yeah. I feel like I'm also a boy on the inside.
Be dramatic.
She said, do you feel like you're all the way a boy on the inside? Or maybe there's like some girl in there? I was like, no, I feel like I'm all the way a boy on the inside. This is just an idea that she had. So when people say that kids don't understand trans, to that I say, shut the up.
There is no 5-year-old on Earth that has any idea what gender is. I mean, they might know boy and girl, but they don't call it gender. And they definitely don't start asking about, hey, do you think you're a boy inside and outside? Or a girl inside and outside? No, that is because they started talking about that at school. And then you need to march down to that principal's office and see what the freak is going on in that school and why all of a sudden my 5-year-old girl says, hey, are you trans? Give me a break.
Gentlemen, yield for questions.
Representative Leach, are you aware that my grandfather was an assistant attorney general for the state of Texas?
No. Congratulations.
Are you aware that he represented Texas in front of the United States Supreme Court 9 times?
No. Are you aware that my dad worked for Oscar Mayer for 25 years and drove the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Welcome to America. I made the decision to wear Converse instead of flip-flops to a concert because I'd have a better chance at running if there was a shooter.
If you think there is going to be a shooter when you go to a concert, you are pretty delusional. You need to unplug from that hive mind, my dear, and enjoy life.
Do you guys not understand how fucking harmful it is for the trans community for you to be out here misgendering Lily Tino? Just because she's creepy as shit?
True.
For you to be saying that she's a man and drag who's only doing this shit because she wants to portray the trans community in a bad light? Do you not understand how harmful that is? Because you are blatantly saying that you will only refer to trans people as their preferred pronouns if you agree with them.
No.
If you think that trans person is morally just.
No, that's
like,
not
yes,
the
Lily Tino is a
reason.
creep, but
Yeah.
she's still a fucking woman, and you should
No.
still call her a woman.
No.
And use her preferred pronouns. Let me put this into perspective for you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Please do.
If there is a cis man going
Yeah.
out
Mhm.
and talking about his genitalia,
Okay. Right.
you're not going to call him a woman.
No, because it's a man.
If there is a cis woman going
Okay.
out there showing off her tits or talking about something inappropriate, you're not going to call her a man. So why the
True.
fuck are you doing it to a trans woman?
Well, because a trans woman has a penis, so where's the confusion in that?
Just because she's creepy? That's no justification for your transphobia.
Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Y'all are fake police on everything. Property, not on my property. This is not her house. You need to be arresting her.
Come on, let's go.
You need to be arresting her, sir.
No one said we're figuring out you're gonna come.
No, I bring them here. This is my house. I'm not leaving my property. This is not her house. This is my house.
Do not make me get you up. I'm trying to be nice. With
No, I don't trust y'all. Y'all trying to remove me from my house. Look, look. As much as this rent, and this security deposit and this application,
that says nothing about you.
No, I am the property owner, and I never sold my house.
You're not the property owner.
Yes, I am. Me and my mother, who is European, and my father is United States of American, never sold this house to anyone.
All right, well, come on.
No, I'm not leaving my house with you.
Yes, you are.
You need to take her to jail.
She has nothing to reach.
Y'all are fake police on everything.
You're not paying attention.
Y'all are fake police. Y'all are fake police.
No, we're not.
Donald Trump got all y'all all f***ed up in the head. Oh, there's only 2 genders. Blah, 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 blah. But guess what? He might have said that, but guess what? for the trans community, us girls and us men, we all gonna be us still. We're still gonna be us. I don't give a fuck what that high yellow fucking haystack on the top of the head motherfucker gotta say. Motherfucker, I'm a trans woman. I'm a woman, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck what anybody gotta say. I'm still gonna be me. Okay? You got a problem? Okay. You want a cookie? You want a gold star?
I don't care if you're trans or lesbian or gay or you identify as a cat or something. I don't care. Just don't force it onto other people. Don't try to make people buy into your delusion that you're a woman when you are actually a man. Just keep it to yourself and have fun in your own fantasy land, okay?
Jobs today need to realize that we are not our parents. We are not our grandparents.
That's
I
true.
will quit on you today.
Sad.
Matter of fact, I won't even quit. I just will never show up again. Don't play with me. Don't like.
A trust issue. There has always been a mass trust issue because politicians, media, nobody does what they're supposed to do. Now, I say, for me, listen, he's 83, so he's a little stumbly, he's a little rumbly. I can't point to anything that he's done as that he did.
No,
as
he's running for his next 4 years.
But I'm saying, I want, not you, but I want somebody to tell me, well, when did you know it was bad? If you knew, why did you wait?
Yeah, so can I answer that,
Can I get in
He
for a
said
second?
that it was after he moderated the debate.
Yes, but that's not, I'm sorry, baby. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're telling me that hundreds of people knew that he was not able to do his job, then where the hell was everybody?
He did his job. Oh, give me a break, Whoopi. You totally knew that he was not capable, that there was something wrong with Biden. Don't give me this garbage, okay? Don't try to blame it all on the media. You guys contributed just as much as the mainstream media.
You know what I wish for every one of you MAGA fucks?
Oh.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Okay.
Than the same standards and consequences that you have imposed on my life. That's all I want. I want you to have the same dish you fucking serve to me.
Are you talking about a delicious dish of freedom?
I saw a really clever, nonviolent way to deal with the ICE agents that are concealing their identity with masks. And really, we could probably use this tactic for all the little Nazis that are running around concealing their identity and being racist and really just a stain on humanity.
What, like the Antifa? And all the pro-Palestinian protesters on campus? Oh, those people that are covering their face? Okay, yeah, go on.
We could literally stain their skin with that bank ink, you know, the ink that it's really hard to get off your skin.
Sure,
I think instead of trying to be violent with them, let's just get them all nice and identified. Let's tag them with some ink and figure out who they are.
Brilliant!
Take mental notes. That way everyone can get their own little human rights trial in the future.
The Brack Show says, I fully support this idea. Leftists, go out and spray chemicals in the faces of armed federal officers. It'll work brilliantly. Totally agree. Let's FAFO every single time somebody is being arrested by ICE. Let's do it. Cyberbox says, well, that sounds a lot like a federal offense. Enjoy your time in jail.
Like, come on, man. That's a damn shame what y'all doing. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool, but it's a damn shame. Yo, my man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry Trump's an asshole. I'm sorry they voted for this fucking asshole. know what? When people start fighting back, then what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna shoot every American? When we start fighting back, what y'all gonna do? Y'all gonna shoot Americans then? Because that's what we gonna start doing. We're gonna start fighting back. That's what we gonna start doing, fighting back. Damn shame, all y'all should put a bullet in y'all heads. Doing Trump's work, every single one of y'all put a bullet in your head. Yeah, I said it. What? I said it. What? I'm a United States citizen. I said it. All y'all put a bullet in y'all head. Y'all fucking losers. All of y'all fucking losers. Put a bullet in y'all fucking head. Man, fuck, don't touch me, pussy. Touch me again. Touch me again. Come on, touch me again. Touch me again. I'm walking to my car. Touch me again. Touch me again. Touch me. I swear to God, touch me one more. Touch me one more time. Touch me one more time. Touch me one more fucking time, pussy. Touch me one more time, pussy. Touch me one more time. That's what I thought. Pussy. 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 Heard what I said, pussy. Pussies.
I really do not know why these people are not being arrested immediately. This type of behavior is ramping up. And what this guy was talking about, that they're going to eventually start fighting back and it's going to get violent. Look, the ICE agents, the feds, FBI, I don't know, everybody, they need to start arresting these people immediately to tamp this down. Squash it before we actually start getting agents shot or something. Come on. It's almost like somebody wants to see this escalate. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird kind of vibe. Holman keeps on saying, oh, you're going to get arrested. You're going to get arrested, but nobody gets arrested. I don't care if you're a citizen. If you interfere and threaten to shoot an officer, a federal agent in the head, I'm pretty sure that's like some kind of violation that warrants being arrested right there on the spot. Hello?
Bitch. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X will be proud, bitch. We outside.
What?
We outside. We outside deep, mother. What's that?
With that. I'ma say it straight like this, bro. All y'all little white ass people with red hair, y'all ain't welcome over here, bro. Like, on some real shit, y'all ain't black. I don't give a damn. Y'all ain't none of that, bro. Just because you got picked on growing up because you got red hair and freckles and all that don't make you black, bro. Know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't invited to nothing. Stand y'all ass over there, bro. Know what I'm saying? Ain't no invites over here. I don't give a damn what none of these stupid motherfuckers sit here and try to tell y'all. Y'all white as hell. Your mama white as hell. Your daddy white as hell. Your grandparents white as hell. You white as hell. Y'all is not no goddamn black, and y'all ain't welcome over here, bro. I don't care. Ain't no goddamn unity with y'all motherfuckers, bro. For real, bro. I want to tell these people them people white as hell. Yeah, you got some black people with red hair. They black. You they got black parents. But these motherfuckers white as a goddamn t-shirt. How the fuck they black, man? Because they got white hair. They got picked on growing up. So what? They should have known how to pick back or learn how to fight. The hell wrong with y'all, man?
Wow, it is amazing that clip of the woman saying that all gingers were black, man, that has just set off a firestorm, a backlash. Like, it's crazy. Jeez.
Annie, Ellen looked just like Jonathan Van Ness.
Cookie Monster Cookie. That is Jonathan Van Ness. Elmo, Cookie, are you ready to see my monster piece?
Ready, Jonathan!
Mama Bear, some runway music, please. Oh, yeah. People and monsters alike, a round of applause for the Not Too Late Show's newest monster, Alan. Ta-da! Alan Monster is wearing the latest in high monster fashion with a set of sleek horns, fluffy, fuzzy fur, all topped off with a monster honker.
This kind of stuff needs to stop immediately. This should not be a part of Sesame Street in any way, shape, or form. if it keeps happening, I don't know. I mean, can't say I'm going to boycott it because I never watched Sesame Street. I'm not a kid anymore, but something needs to happen. There needs to be consequences for this kind of indoctrination.
So I was just out for a walk in Madison, Tennessee. Just out in the country hills, going for a walk by myself, looking like this. And several big trucks, because, you know, these countrymen love their big trucks hauling nothing, drove past, no problem, until one got up right next to me and decided to gun it, and he had a muffler, and it sounded like gunshots. It was terrifying. I threw the guy the finger, called him an asshole. He kept driving. Guess what? I got in my car, and I chased him down, and I found out where he lives, and I made sure he knows I know where he lives. If you're gonna scare me, I'm gonna show you what it's like to be scared. Women, don't back down. Don't smile. Don't fucking back down. If they're giving you trauma, hand it back to them. Fuck these men.
Women.
Really? If you're triggered by the sound of a muffler, you need some help, my dear. And furthermore, the fact that you tracked this guy down, like basically stalked him to find out where he lives, that's like psychotic.
The fall of the American Empire is going to happen in my lifetime. And I'm excited to watch it.
It really does sadden me that people from the Gen Z generation would happily applaud the downfall of the greatest nation that has ever existed on this earth.
It's time for Dave's Detox.
I love when kittens stand like that. Oh gosh. Oh no! Don't do it! Oh. I hope they're heading towards water. Yee. Oh wow. Okay. Alright, okay. They've got water. Oh jeez. Gosh.
I gotta show everyone the ridiculousness at the back door. I thought she wanted in, just like Chris did the other day. She's belly up to the bar for another drink.
That's awesome. Just chilling.
Wait.
Holy cow. Take a breath. Wow. That's fast. Yeah, a horse, a llama, a goat. What? Uh-oh. Someone's got the zoomies. Someone's excited. They're both excited. Oh yeah. What's up with the bulldogs? Aw, that is a cutie. It's like, no thank you. All right, my friends, that wraps up another episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, like, share, slap that bell around, and tell your friends about Idle Hands. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and of course, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.